Okay, so now we are live. Good morning, YouTube. My name is Camila. I'm going to be the host from this conversation. I am here with Karina, Vanda, Andrea, and Samia. Oh, there is another one. Just a second. And we are here to talk about Professional Athlete Day. This it's a celebration that is known here in Brazil about Lei Pelé. Hello, good morning, Luis.
Hello.
Hello, good to see you here.
Yeah.
So, before we start, I'm gonna give you guys a short explanation about the platform. Oh, there is another one, just accept. I think we need to split the rooms today, but let me put it again. Hi, Catherine.
Hi guys, good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm great.
Nice. So let me put the questions for you. Guys, I'm gonna split the rooms in two, okay? That makes us the conversation flows better. And for those in the other room, please don't forget to introduce yourself. It's really important, and try to do it in different ways because it's good to try different perspective about ourselves, right? Just a second, I'm gonna split us. And if you need some helping in the other room, please, you have a button here below that we can ask for help, okay? Just 1 second. Let me see. Um, okay. Guys, if you receive an invitation, please click on it. And 10 minutes before the end, I will call you here again in the main room just to discuss how was the experience, okay? Have a good conversation. Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry. I forgot to do something here. Sorry. Sorry. My bad.
No
Let's try
problem, no
again. My
problem.
bad. Let's try again. See you guys. So here with me, I have Karina, Samia, and Luis, I guess. Everything's fine. Right now it's working. Everyone's here. Let's move on. Guys, I was explaining about the platform. So it's a platform that we can have conversations, not only English, but Spanish, French, Italian, and now we have German. And just to clarify, guys, I'm not a teacher. I am a student as you, and I am here to practice my English as you too. So let's move on to start with the self-presentation. Please, Karina, could you introduce yourself?
Yes. Hi, everyone. I am Karina. I am 32 years old. I live in a small town next to Viçosa in Minas Gerais. I don't know if anyone heard about the city before. Um, I live with my mom and my fiance, plus my dog Campeiro. Because this year I'm save money to get married next year.
Oh,
So um, that's because I live with my mom right now. Um, I I graduate in environmental engineering, but I have always worked with marketing.
okay.
And it is my third immersion here in Talk and Talk. I joined Talk and Talk just a few days or a few weeks before this year because I need to improve my English. My work requires that.
Okay.
So I need to train my speaking I think this.
Nice. Thank you, Karina. I know your city, okay? It's not so unknown for me. I have heard about it. Thank you, Karina. And how about you, Luis? Could you please?
I have family members living in Viçosa. I know Viçosa. I have family members there.
It's a
Well,
famous city, I guess, right?
yes. Yes. Karina, do you live near Viçosa or do you live
Uh,
in Viçosa?
it's near. It's 30 minutes from Viçosa. It's a city called Teixeiras. It's between Teixeiras and between Viçosa and Ponte Nova.
Well, my name is Luis. I have 30 years old. I've been living in a small city called Martil Campos in Minas Gerais countryside. It's a really small city, 10,000 inhabitants. And I've been working with technology. I have a dog, and that's it. I like to speak English. I like to learn new languages, and I'm a French host here on Talk and Talk. And I would like to invite all you to my immersion on Friday, 8 p.m. And that's it. I've been here on Talk and Talk since from 2022 to 2023, and I stopped it, and I'm coming back now as a French host, and it's a pleasure to be here.
Oh, nice. Luis, you are only a French host, right? You're not an English host.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Great,
Just
good,
French.
good. French, not just because French is really difficult. I tried and I suffered a lot.
Yeah,
Nice, Luis. Thank you for coming.
really
It's good to see
difficult,
you here. Yes,
really
totally
difficult.
difficult.
But it's possible to learn. I'm learning. I'm in the process, of course, but it's possible.
Yeah, we all are in the process, I guess, right? Thank you, Luis. And how about you, Samia? It's correct, Samia, because I always say it
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Sonia. But you can call me Carol as well because
Okay,
I have two names, Sonia and Carol. So
okay,
feel free to call me either Samia or Carol.
okay.
Hello, guys. My name is Samia Carol. Um, I live in Teresina, the capital of Piauí State, and I live with my parents. I'm a teacher. Um, I'm an elementary teacher, and I love my job. I have three dogs, and I'm here because I want to practice English with you, and also because I love talking in other languages. I know English, and I'm trying to learn French. I can read, I can understand when someone speak speaks, but when it comes to speaking, when I try to speak, for me, I'm still in the beginner level, so I don't know. Maybe in the future I can speak as well.
Friday,
Go ahead,
8
Luis. Go
p.m.
ahead. Go ahead.
Just this Friday, 8 p.m. Come to my immersion.
Yeah, go there, Samia. It's really, I think it's a process, right? Luis, you are at the bikini from this last year, I guess, right? In the
Yes, yes.
just try, Samia, and maybe you can, I don't know, have a great conversation in French. So I was in this French group, but I give up because I would like to put my effort in English. I know a little bit about Spanish. I'm not a Spanish host here yet, maybe in the future, but maybe next year I will try French because I want to be I would like to be a polyglot, but not this year, maybe in the future. So guys, my name is Camila. I am 40. I live in São Paulo, the capital. I've been here in Talk and Talk since last April as a attendance. I discovered Talk and Talk through LinkedIn, And in July 24, I decided to become an English host just to try to improve other things, not only speaking, but try to develop leadership, time control, and of course to try to develop good topics for you guys. And this is a different topic that I brought from the others one. It's about Professional Athlete Day. Tomorrow, it's February 10th, we celebrate the Athlete Day here in Brazil. So I think it's good to have this, I don't know, information, data here to discuss. For me, I guess is really dynamic, I think. So let's move on. Let's start with the first question. Luis, do you want to try to read an answer, please?
Of course. Question number one. February 10th is a professional athlete day in Brazil, established by the Lei Pelé. Did you play any sport as a child? If so, which ones? Well, I did. I did a lot of sports when I was child. I consider myself a privileged person because I had this opportunity. I play soccer, ride a bike, swimming. Uh, I live in a small city. It's very easy to do any kind of sports. There's a lot of opportunities here, and that's it. Probably it's, it, it's difficult even to remember the sports that I'm bad
It's
in,
like a
but I've done a lot.
It's like a different sport every day, right? It's like
Yes,
this.
yeah,
Oh, nice, great. It's a in a you just try it in a public place, like in a club in your city, or not? With
yes,
your friends.
yes. All kind of situation. There's a club here that
Mm,
I've been there all my childhood. And for me, it was very important because I played
mm.
soccer, peteca, tênis de mesa, swimming, a lot
Oh
of
my
things.
gosh,
Yes, it was
great,
very good.
great. In my childhood, I had a public club that I could learn how swim, but I don't know until now. But I could play different things as you. It was a public space. I don't know we have it this kind of opportunity nowadays. I don't know. But when I was a kid, I enjoy a lot these things. My mom put me all the opportunity to get a export, so it was great.
Yes,
I think it's
even
similar to you, right?
yes, even on the streets with my friends, we played a lot of
Yeah,
things. Yeah,
me too, the
that
same.
was good.
Great. And how about you, Samia? Thank you, Luis. Do you have this childhood as me and Luis or not?
Yeah, here in my city, I had the opportunity to play football on the streets, also in the court. I usually um, I used to play with the boys because the girls here, my neighborhood, they didn't like it. Um, and also because I was a competitive person, and football is a competitive sport, so I was passionate about playing um, soccer, football, um, all the time. Even when I was, I don't know, maybe I was 19 years old, I, I had this habit of playing soccer with my friends. Now I don't have this habit anymore because of my work. Actually I'm trying to find some sport, any sport to play, you know. But besides soccer, I used to play badminton as well. I actually was I tried to have this uh, athlete athlete life, you know. I try to invest in this life. I know, maybe living from sport, but I had to give up because early I had to work when I was 14, you know, menor aprendiz. I choose to work uh, and not playing sports, badminton. So badminton and football.
Wow, good. Great. Good point, Samia. And how about you, Karina? Do you have this experience as us or not?
Not at all.
Oh,
I
really?
yes, I actually hated sports as a kid, and I remember that in school, I was terrible at physical education, and I tried to avoid it as much as possible. And yeah, I don't know. And I don't like to play with others like a group sport. I don't know. I go to the gym nowadays because I have to for my health, but um sports I don't like them much.
Okay. Do you like your life could be different if you had sports in your childhood or not? Do you think it like the same?
Um, I don't know. Maybe to make some friends, new friends, and um, but I could not imagine this.
Great, great. I had a childhood like Luis said. I enjoy a lot. I have a lot of scares in my elbow. I always had a active life when I was a child. And I think this makes me being a different person. How maybe I learned how to live in a group, how to solve some problems because in the childhood we have a lot. And I feel really proud of my childhood because in that time I had this opportunity. Nowadays I think it's impossible. The kids don't play anymore in the street. And of course, this is not a reason that we don't have too much athlete. We have another discussions about it. But I guess in my time, I am 40, as I said. In my time, I think we get different opportunities for free. I studied in a public school and we had this there. So I don't know. I learned, not I learned because I don't know yet how to play chess, how to swim. We could have these activities for free. And I don't know nowadays if it's possible. I don't have kids, so I cannot share with you guys. But if someone wants to say something, feel free, okay? Do you have kids, Luis, or not? I don't think you have. Okay, nice. Let's move on. Number two, Karina. I know you don't have this kind of, but try to imagine a situation.
Um, in college, I was used to be a
Oh,
cheerleader,
really?
maybe this cheerleader. We had this sport there, and actually I did not like the training, the routine, training
Mm-hmm.
routine, but I made a lot of friends there. So it was fun. I really enjoyed it.
Nice, nice. Was here in Brazil?
Yes,
Yes.
in
Oh,
college. Yes.
interesting. I never heard about it, this team leader here in Brazil. Nice. It's a different culture, I guess. In the US, I guess it's common, right? I don't know about it in Brazil. Good to know. And did you enjoy this? You are in the middle of a lot of people, right? You are in front of a lot of people. So you feel okay with that? Not afraid or shy?
No, because it was a lot of people, so maybe I my position was behind.
Okay, was like,
Yes,
nice,
so it
nice,
was not a problem at all for me.
nice, great. Thank you, Karina. And how about you, Samia? Do you have a idea of a professional athlete you would be, or in the past, maybe?
Yeah, maybe a soccer player, because as I said before, I was and I've always been passionate about soccer. Right now, I don't play anymore, but I usually watch uh,
Oh,
they
really?
all main leagues matches, like Premier League, La Liga, Brasileirão, os campeonatos regionais. So I really love soccer. Maybe would be a great soccer player because I had the skills, to be a good player. So
Well,
soccer.
nice. Indoor or outdoor soccer?
Well, saying soccer, but it would be more futsal because I usually play,
Okay.
like futsal.
I love it. So I had this.
Yeah, I never try, like playing in a big I don't know how can I call it, but um
I don't know, big
in a
field. I don't
yeah,
know.
field, that's
Field.
the name. Yeah, in a big field. So I think I don't have um the conditions, to play it.
Nice. Thank you, Samia. I think I am like you because I love futsal when I was kid, but I don't think I am able to play in a field because I am really small and really tiny person, and I think the others could, I don't know, hurt me maybe. But I love it futsal when I was a kid until now, but I don't play anymore. And I don't follow the leagues that we have, but I get some information just for fun. Like heard about I am a São Paulina person, but I don't follow the news about it. I don't know anything. I stopped it when Rogério Ceni was in São Paulo, so years ago. But I love it futsal, and maybe this could be my choice, or futsal, or I forgot in English. Tennis table, I guess. Ping pong, I love it. So I don't know how can we use it. I'm gonna check it. But thank you, Samia. And how about you, Luis?
Well, I would like to be a swimmer.
Oh,
It was an environment that I feel good, and when I was child, I thought that I was good on swimming, and I remember that I watched a lot of athletes in this field. I've been watching Cesar Cielo 2008 Peking earn a medal, and I feel happy with that. Something like this. I
good,
played
good point.
I played a lot of tennis de mesa too, and ping pong, and that was an athlete from Goiânia, from Goiás. I don't remember the name. He played very well also on the Olympic Games. I don't remember right now, but
Oh, I know a guy. I forgot his
Goiano,
name.
Hugo
Yeah,
Goiano.
yeah.
I don't know,
I
but
think he's
probably
the most
yeah,
famous, I guess.
yeah, he's
Oh,
a Brazilian
yes.
ping pong.
Yes. I love it. In the Olympic games, I was following the table tennis I put here. Yeah, I was following the table tennis, but I think Brazil is not so good. But I like to watch it. Like I
Yeah,
would like to play as a
I
professional.
I watched a little bit about ride a bike person. I don't know the name of the sport, but
Hmm.
here we have a lot of country roads. Then I ride a lot here with my bike, and I don't know athletes about this sport, but
Great points.
yes,
I used to ride patins. I don't know if we can say that. And I was really good, but I hurt myself a lot because I wasn't afraid about anything. I just jumped in these things and I was like really crazy. But I guess nowadays I see like it's really difficult, and we need to take care of ourselves better than I was like but I love it. I think it's
Yeah,
really beautiful when I
really
see it.
difficult
Really
and really,
difficult.
really dangerous, I think.
Yes, I was a active kid. I need this. Let's move on, guys. Samia, can you read the question number 3 and answer for us, please?
Okay. Do you think professional athletes are born with talent, or is it all about training and discipline? Well, I think it's a mix of both, because we cannot ignore like genetic advantages, like speed,
Mm-hmm.
strength, coordination. But all of these things are nothing without discipline. If a person in a day by day training, following a rigorous routine, to improve their skill in uh, their sport. So I think it could be a mix of both.
Nice, nice. Good point. Thank you, Samia. And how about you, Luis?
Oh, I'm totally agree with Samia because I believe that nowadays an Olympic game, for example, has a high level, a top level, and
Mm-hmm.
details can make difference, all right? And if an athlete follow a routine, could be a detail that make them win a championship or not, for example.
Yeah,
The
it's
level, it's so high. I
yeah, and I think it's totally different, right? Maybe we decide to do something just for fun, just because we like it. And then when we change to be a professional athlete, I guess this is totally different and maybe we give up about it being a
yeah,
because it's not just for fun, I
yeah,
guess, right?
yeah. It's like a very hard routine. I think that it's very hard to follow this discipline. I think it's
Yes.
not so easy. There's no space in a high level for amateurs, for example. I think there's no space.
Yes.
You must follow a lot of things.
Yeah, I remember that I read the book from Phelps. I forgot the other name. Michael
Michael
Phelps.
Phelps, yes, very
Yes.
good. I,
A great example, I
yes,
guess, because
yes,
he
thank you.
spent Christmas and New Year Eve playing without stops. Like this was his life, and I think it's totally different when we know what you want to do or to be, and we give up about the other things. Like I remember that it's a good example. Talk about Phelps. We can have another immersion just about Michael Phelps because I think he is totally different. Do you want to add something, Luis? Go ahead. No, no. Okay. Thank you. And how about you, Karina?
Um, I think talent helps, but training it's what make the real difference. Consistent. Um, it's like I for example, I don't feel I have talent to talk another languages, and I don't like it at all. But maybe consistent can lead me to expertise,
Mhm.
and I think it's the same with sports or anything. You could not have the talent, but if you work hard in something, with time you can do this thing with excellence.
Yeah, I guess we have a restrict routine if you decide to be athlete for you. And I guess this is not so easy to achieve a different level, right? As the girls from mm, Ginástica Olímpica. I don't know how Ginástica Olímpica, I guess. No. Yes, I guess. I don't know. Do you know how to say that, Samia, in English?
Gymnastics Olympics.
Oh, nice. The girls from Gymnastics Olympics I think he, she, them train a lot to be good, and they suffered about the damage, about the just the sport require too much, and you maybe need to study really fast or study in your house because you don't have time to do different things, I guess. And as I said, I love it, futsal, but I don't know if I could agree with the routine of athlete's routine because it's totally different. We like just for fun. No one is speaking to us what we need to change, what we need to do, what we need to be better. But I guess it's a different perspective. But in my opinion, training and discipline, it's something that can makes you achieve a level that you are not burning with. I guess we can be good in something even when you don't burn it with these techniques, you know what I mean? I think it's possible. Like English, I never thought about it once in my life that I could try and listen the others speaking. Like it's possible, I guess. As Luis talking about French immersion, it's training and consistency, I guess. It's different. It's not easy, but it's possible, I guess. Let's move on. Number 4. Luis, do you want to try? Read and answer.
Right? Let's go. Number four. What qualities do you think are essential to becoming a successful athlete? Well, I think that it's a combination, a mix of natural talent with discipline and consistency. When we talk
Mm,
about a top level, a high level of successful, could be something like this. Because, well, I can play soccer once a week in a successful, just in my group, but it's just fair, all right? I think that could be a mix,
yes.
as all you mentioned it before, a mix about natural talent and consistent discipline.
Yeah, good point. Good point. It's hard to say qualities to define a specific quality because I guess it's a, I don't know, it's you can have more than one to try to connect it and be good in
Yeah.
something. Yeah, I don't know. Good point, Liz. And how about you, Sam? Yeah, do you have an idea about qualities that you can describe or not?
Yeah, as you said, uh, I agree with you. Actually, it depends on the sport, but also um, all the athletes they need to have this um, qualities combined, and we have to mention not only the physical qualities but also the mental qualities, which is important for any sport. I mean, for life, for everything. So I would say discipline, consistency, but also resilience, mental. Yeah, I would say resilience, but someone who can deal with the adversities, especially in that moments when a person is behind the score. For example, I can mention here a couple of years ago when I was in this championship, I was playing badminton and I was fighting for the third place, I guess, and I was losing the game, and then all my friends was like, come on, you can do it, you can win this
Oh, okay.
game, come on. And all of the sudden, my opponent started like make mistakes, so I could win the game, and I came in third place in that championship, and I was so happy because I felt that, that emotion that came from my friends. And so, just an example to clarify this, my argument about mental um, qualities. So,
Wow, good example. Good example. I guess we don't like the feeling before we want something, right? We are like, oh my gosh, suffering, excited. And then when you get this, like, oh my gosh, now it's okay, I'm fine. I was like, okay, yeah, I am able to do that. So good example, Samia. Thank you. And how about you, Karina?
Uh, it's difficult to say. I think just one quality.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's essential to have a strong mindset because uh, physical ability is important, but mental strength um, keeps them going through tough times. And when you are an athlete, you have difficult times every day. You have to choose between give up or um, continue the process, and you have um, you have to 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 have this discipline, resilience in this mindset.
Good point. I guess we need to be humble to accept that we need to improve, right? So maybe if you just accept that you're not good enough, but you know that you have to try harder, for example, it's a good point because maybe you just think, oh, I would like to win, but you don't know that you are not able until just not now, but you can go and be better in the future, right? So become humble, I guess, is an important quality because even if you win or even if when you win you can be a good person. This is not something that you change your mind like now I am the boss here, I am the only one, no one can catch me. I guess this is different. We need to be humble because it's like a process. In the next day someone can be better than you. We have this example like Michael Phelps and Bolt, that the seconds can change everything like in the sport. So if you don't keep your mind in a good way, you can lose these abilities really quickly, I guess. Do you want to add something, Luis, or not? No, we can go. Let's move on. What are some the biggest challenge athletes facing in their careers? We are talking about this, right, and about the qualities, but what do you think about the challenge in general? Not only about the qualities or the skills, but we can talk about mind in general, okay? What do you think, Karina?
Um, I think maybe injuries and the pressure to perform all the time.
Yeah,
So sometimes you have to sacrifice personal time, like Christmas and time with the family, special time dates to training and social life as well. Because when you are an athlete, maybe you could not get drunk every
yeah,
day and go to parties, and maybe you see soccer players do that, and they when they do that a lot they perform less in their sport. So you have to give up of a lot of things to prove your efficiency and to perform.
nice. Good point. Good point. I guess when we are teenager, it's so difficult to be athlete because we need to avoid this experience that every teenager had in the past. So I think it's like a this difficult thing. Good point, Karina. And how about you, Samia? What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with Karina. I think injuries and mental pressure, could be the most difficult challenge for the athletes, and I was thinking about Neymar.
Oh,
Uh, he has the skill to be the number one of the world, but he isn't because of his injuries. Um, and also, I was thinking about Simone Biles
oh
when
yes.
she was in the Olympics in Japan in 2020, and she had this issue, like she explained to the world, and she was brave in doing this, you know, saying that she was having some mental issues, and she brought up this topic that is it has to do with what we are talking about right now. So it's really really difficult for athletes when they get injuries, and also dealing with this mental pressure. Like especially when they have this uh, a lot of how can I say, a lot of things that media and people in general say about them, about their lives, about their performance in sports. So I think it's really difficult to deal with these things.
Yeah, we have our issues and we have the judgment from the others. As you said about Simone Biles, I watched the Netflix series about her, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is not easy at all. This is a tough routine, and the most when you accept that you're not good. I need to give up in the Olympic Games. So was a good example, excellent example. Nice, Samuel. And how about you, Luis? Oh, I remember something. Luis, do you want to answer that? And you said about Neymar. So if you want to answer these two questions, Luis, if that's okay, when you give up to be the number one, like Neymar, for me, he just give up. I don't want to be the number one. Just have my parties and play, be retired in Santos. So it's okay to give up to be the best. And go ahead, Luis. Do you have these two questions to answer?
Well, the second question first. In my point of view, that's okay. That's no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Just I don't have a reason why I think about it, but that's no problem to give up if
Mm-hmm.
he wants. Like Ronaldinho Gaúcho, for example. He played probably one of the top level of soccer in the world,
Yeah.
and he just wants to stop, and I don't want to do too much. I have a lot of other examples like that in other contexts, for example, but for me, there is no problem.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a, we have a lot to talk about, but in general, I don't see problem. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And about the question number 5 and the biggest challenge for athletes. I totally agree with both you, especially about injuries, about pressure, and plus the pressure that we put on ourselves sometimes could be a problem. But I would like to change a little bit this perspective because
Okay.
sometimes I think that a lot of athletes here in Brazil don't have a lot of opportunity to to keep their careers, their plannings, their path, for example. Sometimes I think that we lost a lot of good athletes for this reason. All right. Even in the soccer, even in the soccer, uh, soccer nowadays became a big business. All right. And it's very important to earn money, but sometimes the person forget about the skill, about I don't know, but just just matter the money. All right. Sometimes the best player will won't play because the other player have more money, something like this. All right. We have nowadays bets, for example,
Oh
and
gosh, yes.
improve this, and everything becomes a big business. And sometimes I know a lot of good athletes, and they hadn't opportunity. And sometimes I think that this could be a big challenge nowadays.
Yeah,
This,
it's a good point. Even the players, like playing in a good team, they decide to be involved with bets. I don't understand this.
yeah.
This is so crazy. Good point. Good point. Thank you, Luis. And how about you, girls? About the Neymar give up about to being the number one in the world. Like, I don't want to be like, I just want to relax, give my parties in my house, just enjoy with my family. That's okay? Or do you think like he could do something better, but not now? What do you think? It's okay to accept this, Karina? Do you think Neymar is right to don't be the number one or?
Um, it is a very particular and a very personal decision. I don't know if I can do this decision because maybe he has some motivations that only he knows about. Um, and the important is to do the decision that makes more sense to every person. Um, so I don't know. I think I can decide if it's wrong or right. I think every person has an opinion about this.
Yeah, and a personal reason maybe, right? Because he don't need money anymore, right? We saw that when we choose the to play in Santos, because this is not about money. This is related to other things. So, and how about you, Samia? What do you think? Let's judge Neymar here. Yeah.
As Karina said, it is a personal choice, so he can decide. He can decide what he's gonna do with his life, and that's okay. Um, but as a supporter, like all Brazilians have this feeling. Oh, he's the most important player right now in our national team, so he could help us to win another World Cup. So if he if he's okay, maybe we have a chance. So if we look at from this perspective, we have this point of view. But I mean, uh, again, in his choice, and um, we have this expectation, but uh, it's only as a supporter. But and my daily routine, it, it won't affect my life. You know what I mean? So I'm only sharing uh, my feeling as a supporter, but I, I I I don't have like problem if he decided to be the number one, or if he's gonna play for the national team. Whatever, what do you want, Neymar? It won't affect my life.
Yes,
Maybe
and
my
maybe,
feelings as a supporter, but my life, no.
and it's easy to judge the guy, right? But he's there earning more than millions reais, and we are here working a lot just to pay the bill. So we are speaking about his choice, but we are suffering here, right, to get the job opportunity. So I guess this is okay from him to not be the only one. Maybe you need to accept it that the challenge or the you need to do more to be the number one, and then you go like, okay, I will stop here, I don't want to, like, I guess Cristiano Ronaldo, he is really good, but and he I think he decided to be the number one, and maybe his kids will be the number one in the future. But I guess Neymar doesn't care too much about it. Just living here in Brazil, enjoy the carnival, relax in Santos, go and play 5 minutes. I don't know, 40 minutes in a match. But I think it's important to accept that he can decide it. Like he had a lot of money. He don't need to play for the rest or to be the only one. And I guess here, Brazilians, we suffer because we don't have this hero like Pelé was in the past. And we put this pressure behind or under Neymar. And he doesn't care. He want to be, I guess, a hero, but I guess he just give up and okay, you need to accept it. Maybe in the next World Cup, he can try, and after that retired. But I guess we are always judging him, but we are here suffering a lot, right? It's a insane situation, you know what I mean? So, guys, I gonna call the girls back, but I love this conversation. Give me ideas from the next topics in the future, like as we are talking about Phelps, bios. I love it. Was great opportunity to get more about these topics. Hello, girls. Welcome back. Hello, hello, Andrea, Wanda. How are you doing, girls? How was the
Great. The
conversation?
conversation was great because I was with Andrea and Wanda, great people. So
Yeah. Girls, I would like to know, Catherine, your turn. As you said, do you would like to be athlete when you are as a kid or not? What do you think? You are
oh,
never had this.
I think I never think about be athlete, but I like to dance, so I think about be a dancer, something like that.
Oh,
So
good.
yeah.
Good point. And you, Andrea, do you want to be athlete or not?
Yes, when I was a kid, I used to play volleyball, but I was not so good doing it. But maybe, yeah, I think I could have this, I don't know how to say that, continuing in this path, but not something, oh, I really want to be, but I like it in that time.
Right, right. It's different, right? When we decide to be a professional athlete, you need to change your
Yeah,
mindset, right? It's not just for fun. Good, good point, Andrea.
that's it.
Thank you. And how about you, Wanda?
Oh, I never want to be an athlete.
Oh,
I
really?
I'm worst with a ball. I don't be able to to play soccer or volleyball or queimado. I don't know in English. I don't be able. I never have had this dream.
Oh, nice. We have here some athletes retired from soccer and other sports in the main room, but I love it, this conversation because I could have ideas from next topics that we can discuss in the future. It's totally different to be a professional athlete, right? So, guys, I don't think we have more time, but I share with you here in the chat the link from the survey. So, if you want to share your opinion, it's really good. Makes me know if you like it or dislike it, this conversation. And please, if you want to discuss a specific topic in the future, give me ideas in the link. Do not worry, it's totally anonymous, so you can open your heart and share your opinion, okay? Karina, I know it's your first time with me, so how was the conversation for you? Was difficult or not? Oh, Karina was a team leader in the past, okay, girl, so.
Um, I, it was a great experience. And I like to talk with you and Samia and Luis.
Oh,
It was
nice,
funny. Yes.
nice. Good to see you here. So I think the others one I already know. And guys, it's really and always good to see you here on Sunday, 11 a.m. So I hope you can enjoy, relax, try to take your time, take a wine, a beer, and I wish with you a good start of the next week. Okay, guys? See you in another time here in the platform. Thank you, Luis. Thank you, Karina. Thank you, Samia. Thank you, Wanda. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you, Catherine.
You.